Are you trying to decide whether to invest in bare land for sale in Northport, Florida? In this video, we're going to look at fundamental reason why investors are becoming increasingly interested in raw and vacant land in Sarasota County and the steps that you can take to benefit. My name is Felicia. I'm a partner and co-founder of Compass Land USA. And whether you are investing in stocks, funds, real estate, or even fine art, there is no greater influence on the value of the investment than the supply and demand balance. Supply and demand is a fundamental concept in investing. So simply put, if supply exceeds demand, prices tend to drop because there's too much investment available. And if demand exceeds supply, prices will tend to rise because everyone is clamoring to own that investment. If you want to know whether an investment has value, you need to consider whether supply or demand is greater. Here's why we're excited about the supply-demand balance in Northport, Florida. So the supply of Northport, Florida land for sale. On the supply side of the equation, no one is making any more land. The land that's there is the only land that's available. And on top of that, it's already owned. It's either by individuals, corporations, governments. So the only bare land for sale in Northport, Florida is the land that people choose to sell. In fact, as land is acquired and developed, it reduces supply. So every single day around the country, raw land and vacant land is acquired and developed for use. Perhaps with the addition of city services and buildings. Therefore, the supply is limited and it's diminishing every day. On the demand side of the equation, there isn't a lot of land that goes on the market. The closer you get to an urban center, the more likely the land is in demand in the near future for development. Makes sense? So closer you are to a city or town, the more likely it is that the land in and around that town will be more in demand. So for example, in Northport, there are approximately 31,000 parcels of vacant residentially zoned land. In 2020, less than 400 of them were put to market. That means that only 1% of all the bare land in Northport was brought to market. So 1% went to market and 99% of it just wasn't for sale. But what makes the demand side even more compelling is that it's not just near-term development that factors into the equation. There are other benefits of owning land, including hunting and fishing on more rural pieces of land. So these two forces, development and recreational use, create an ongoing pressure on the demand side of the equation. You don't have to be an expert investor to know that the supply-demand fundamentals of Northport, Florida land for sale are very attractive for investment. Whether you plan to buy the land to develop, hold, resell, or even use it for your own recreational uses, the supply-demand fundamentals indicate that land will continue to be an attractive investment for years to come. So if you want to learn more about bare land for sale in Northport, Florida, or see what other land investment opportunities we have, you can check out our website, compasslandusa.com. You can also leave a comment below. We reply to all these comments. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer and help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.